Right, here we go then. Let's do a first kind of build update video of the A10 Thunderbolt II, also known as the Warthog. So it may not look like it, but everything has been sprayed, and if I turn it over you can see the different colour. So everything has been sprayed, and it's been sprayed grey. Effectively a bit of a spray undercoat, I suppose. But this is a nice grey and kind of a similar grey to the box, so it may stay that colour grey. Fairly predictable kind of build we're playing, certainly to start with, that you build the cockpit first, little bit of painting to be done, then you put the two sides of the fuselage together, and then we move on. And these are where models tend to vary a bit. Here we are putting wings together, engines together. Engines go on, rear stabilizers, undercarriage, canopy, more undercarriage, and then there'll be more over the page, but that's probably enough to get started with. So that is the next few steps of what I'm going to be doing. So at some point we'll have an update on that. Okay, plenty of progress since the last update, which basically I was just about to get started. So in she comes. So fuselage built, cockpit built, wings on, engines built and on, little bit of painting here and there. The undercoat paint you'll see there has kind of flaked off in various areas as I've tried to I use elastic bands to glue things together. So inevitably, and there's various other parts which need spraying, these being some of them. So I'm actually going to give this a second coat, almost a final coat if you like, of the top grey, this colour, to make it look good. I've masked off the canopy because under there is not only painted black with little stickers, decals, but there's also a section here, if I come down to the instructions, where you're supposed to paint it black, which I've already done, and then the elastic bands went on and wrecked it. So that's going to get a full coat again. This stuff here is the other side. So that side was spray undercoat. I didn't spray every single side because I don't always want to waste paint and spray two sides. If I'd looked more closely, I would have sprayed this at the time, but that all needs spraying. So that's all going to get sprayed. This here are various odds and ends. Some of it I'm going to put on the aircraft before I spray it again. Some of it will be painted and then added afterwards. So where are we? We have built step 1. We have built step 2. Which step 2 had this, whereabouts is it? This funny little G with some splodges. That actually is it says add weight. So I imagine without weight, it's going to be very rear heavy because you've got the engine set back. So thank you, Play-Doh. I've nicked some of the kids' Play-Doh and I've filled the nose. I don't think you can quite see with the focus, but inside there you might get a hint of red. So there's some red Play-Doh in there, which is the weight. Wings have gone on. I did paint the inside of the engines. That's all on. Basically, I've done step 5. And then I'm going to add on all the little bits like this and the nose cone and these bits. The bits which are going to be grey, I'm going to add on the aircraft. Give it all a big good spraying over so I don't have to glue other bits, so it's almost done. And then the other stuff, undercarriage, if I do the undercarriage, can't remember if I've mentioned that. I normally do undercarriage up. And then the weaponry goes on at the end. So that, it doesn't feel like an awful amount left, but this will take me ages. So that is where we are. A10 Thunderbolt 2 update. We may merge that into the previous one. That's probably about a 4-minute video. So we'll see what comes next.